Hi Capricorns, this is your end of June reading from the 16th to the 30th. I hope everyone is doing okay. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. I hope everyone, just remember, these are general readings. So if it doesn't resonate, then take what does and leave the rest behind. If none of it resonates, then I'm sorry, I'll try to connect to your energy next week. Okay, let's get into it. Starting off with the moon sign here. Okay, it feels like there's something going on where I can feel in your energy a little bit of a cloud, a little bit of a delusion here. The moon sign also represents Pisces, so you might be dealing with the Pisces here as well. But it just kind of there's a little bit of conflict with this energy, with the conflict with the delusion. You're not seeing things clearly. There's something guarding. Yeah, I just keep getting in the sense of like the moon sign represents delusions, lies, not seeing things correct. Like that's just kind of all the energy that I'm getting right now. Secrets, things like that. There's some stuff kind of happening, I feel, around you, Capricorn. It's causing a little bit of conflict. Things are just not the way they seem. And I wonder if that's you, or I wonder if that's someone else. It looks like here that they're kind of saying, though, you're not really dealing with this effectively. It's kind of being a little bit lazy kind of on this delusion, meaning on these kind of secrets here. We're not like working to resolve whatever it is this moon sign is kind of representing here. We're just allowing it to create kind of this conflict to accumulate here a little bit. We're not really working on it, or not really working on why this delusion might be in place, what is kind of guarding us here, what is the shadow work that is happening here for us, Capricorn. And these 2 weeks we're kind of just deciding not to work at it, because maybe that's some of the shadow work, maybe some of this delusion, maybe some of these secrets that are happening on or going on right now are something that you just don't even want to process right now. So you're trying to like move away from it as much as possible. Interesting. You're gonna have a clear choice moving forward, though. What is this kind of clear choice all about? Definitely a clear choice with the Knight of Swords from the situation. Moving forward on it, moving past it, moving on from it. And I sort of see that the horse here is kind of jumping into action, right? Just on the way, kind of full pursuit forward. And you're just like, okay, I'm going to keep moving, keep trudging forward. What is this trudging forward? Just trying to get more information. A lot of swords coming out for you, Capricorn. Page of Swords reversed. I'd be cutting off communication with someone and moving away from it, moving away from this person, moving into an opposite direction. I'm seeing here. There's a mini tower moment, which means there's a mini lesson to be had from this whole situation, what is happening going on here. What I see is from the tower is you recognize something, and then you've course corrected it before it became a disastrous thing. So maybe you saw some of this delusion, maybe you saw some of these secrets, maybe you saw some of these lies, maybe someone was lying to you, anything like that. There was a little bit of conflict there with that, and we were just like, you know what, I'm just going to protect my energy, and I'm just going to kind of walk away from this in this Capricorn energy, because the tower reversed all means about things not changing or crumbling. It just means mini changes. We made an adjustment. We kind of saw that something that was wrong, and we decided to change it before the universe kind of came in and changed it for ourselves here. It looks like you have action for another direction, Cap. It looks like a relationship ending here. Friendship, romantic partnership, work partnership, anything like that. Any kind of partnership, any kind of that kind of a contractual thing. Seems like we're walking away from it. We're kind of full speed ahead in another direction. We're kind of blocking ourselves off from this energy, whatever it was, and moving forward past it. I'm getting trust is a big word. There was some fishy kind of trust going on, or you found out some kind of fishy trust issues were happening there. I'm not sure. It's weird. You got the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Cups reversed, and then you got the Lovers card. So what is this Lovers after this reversed? What is this Lovers after this reversed? There's some unfinished business here with a lover from the past that we're holding on to. Interesting here. We got the Lovers, we got the Six of Cups reversed, and then we got the Four of Pentacles. They're holding on to something a little too tightly here. I'm sorry to say it, but I think there's this ex still kind of in your energy. This ex that maybe we're holding on to something, maybe hope to this relationship, to this Lovers things, holding on to something here that is, when the Six of Cups is reversed, I see it like holding on to the past a little bit too much. So there might be a relationship here that you're holding on to that you need to kind of release here, that you need to get rid of. Maybe this is the relationship you're trying to move on from or away from here. It's been causing you kind of all this delusion about other relationships in your life, about anything really, because it says like the universe here that you're holding on just way too tight to it, holding on to this past relationship, this past lover there, not kind of really living in the future here. Now I think you're going to be kind of living presently and then moving forward away from it, but I get this energy. Can I get more on this relationship from the past? Some of you might be working on mending a relationship from the past, letting go of maybe some things, maybe you're holding on too tightly to past wrongs and stuff like that. Maybe you're at a different stage, because there is the energy here of working hard. So you might be working to mend an old relationship here that has kind of gone astray a little bit. Let's see what else I got for Cap. Capricorns, please. Yeah, just a strong energy of we were not seeing something very clear here, or we're allowing the delusion of a situation to get in our way of maybe mending something. Maybe this was the mending of that relationship. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, which means kind of going back to the drawing board, maybe something not sprouting the way you want it to. Maybe some finance. What's this page reversed all about? What's this Page of Pentacles reversed all about? For Capricorn, please. There might have been a work venture that you were doing here, a job, an idea that you had that you're now kind of moving away from. Maybe it was something, an idea that you wanted to start, or you're planting the seeds of maybe going back to school or something like that. But I feel like there's something here that we're kind of growing out of in a way, and something isn't really developing the way we wanted it to. So now we're going to move into a more authentic direction. Now we're kind of more open to maybe a new path, maybe something we're a little bit more passionate about here. I'm kind of feeling like a little bit of there was some lack recently involved of in the sense of career, what we were building for our career. And now I think with this Page of Wands coming in, there's going to be this kind of new enthusiasm. There's going to be this new kind of energy that you're pushing forward to maybe go after something that maybe you put on the back burner, feeling some energy here of, you know, kind of realizing whatever you kind of were building towards, it's just kind of not been kind of fulfilling anymore for you. So getting that energy here as well, that you're going to be a little bit more open to maybe something new, to maybe kind of an adventure to be had. For Caps, please. Yeah, again, you might be open to the idea of it just seems here like maybe starting over, maybe accepting help financially to do something else that you want to kind of do with your life. This could also mean a new job, a new career path. It's kind of the energy of maybe before you're feeling a little left out in the cold, maybe you lost a job, and now you're kind of ready for something new. You're ready to open up to the world again. You're ready to kind of go back into something that you really enjoy, and something that you kind of fills the soul here. A little bit is the energy I'm getting. Kind of readiness to accept help with that, maybe help with getting that kind of adventurous side of yourself kind of going again, opening it up to these kind of new possibilities again, something again more fulfilling. I don't know, I'm just getting this kind of shift energy from you, Capricorn. yeah, feeling something that's a little bit more fulfilling for you, especially with this Ace of Cups reversed. It is kind of sometimes I can mention a breakup energy with this Ace of Cups, but it's like feeling like unfulfilled. It's feeling like your emotional being isn't really filled with the job that you were having or what you were kind of doing here. It just didn't give you what you kind of thought it would, and is what I'm feeling here. And that's okay. And that's okay to pivot. That's okay to, you know, to look another direction, to kind of chase a bit of happiness here. So don't stress too much about that. Have the strength is what they're saying right now. Strength card just popped out. Strength to get through this situation. Wherever it is that you're going through right now, having the strength to be through it and just understand that it is kind of temporary. Whatever this conflict that is going on right now, whatever this delusion, whatever these kind of secrets, this darkness kind of happening, not in the sense of darkness like darkness, but in the sense of being like we're not seeing things a little bit clearly here, Cap. So whatever it is that's happening right now, just know, ground yourself and just know kind of the right path will become on the way for you, and just know that have this Page of Wands energy. Just be enthusiastic for what the next chapter may bring. Even if the last one, there are some relationships we maybe had to let go of, maybe some jobs we let go of as well. Just have the strength to kind of move forward, and yeah, just take the thing, have the strength, you know, just be like, just have that fighter mentality, especially I think in these next coming weeks for you. For Capricorn. For Capricorn. There's a bit of pain here. Obviously, if you're going through a breakup, there's going to be some pain. Or ending of relationships, or ending kind of the old way of being things. There's definitely going to be some pain or involved here, or around here. Something we were kind of feeling really sad about. It's not an easy shift I feel like we're going through right now, whatever's happening. But it's a needed one. It's a needed one to move forward, I feel like. What can Cap kind of do to help with this pain? Be clear, be logical, in the sense with the Queen of Swords popping out here. There might be an air sign that you're dealing with as well, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. They might be helping you out in this situation, maybe helping you out with some advice. I'm getting some energy as well. But also it's just saying, you know, be clear, be like, okay, what parts of my life are making me sad? What parts here do I have control over to fix, to control to work on? What do I want to, what do I want my future to kind of look like here? And having that intellectual thought with and talking with yourself, and that communication with yourself here. Because it looks like there's some blocked intuition. Your gut's trying to tell you something, but you're not kind of really listening to it. And you might be so focused on the stuff that's maybe going wrong, the stuff that you feel is the relationships you had to cut off here, that past relationship energy, the career not really feeling right anymore. You might be kind of all dissolved in kind of that, and not thinking of kind of the steps that you can do to kind of pop forward here, and move forward to a more like happy place. What can Caps do to kind of push through this? What can Caps do to push through this? The World card. You might need to expand yourself more into the world, in the sense of open yourself up to possibilities. Doesn't have to just be kind of where you are, but have a more worldly view of things. With the World card, it can also mean an end of a cycle as well. So you might be just going through a transition phase. So don't worry too much about that. Again, everyone kind of goes through these transition phase here. You might be ending a cycle, and that's going to feel pretty heavy, because definitely when one cycle ends and one begins, you definitely feel that kind of shift happening in your energy. There's kind of that old energy and there's the new. But I see here what you're doing is effective. You're having the strength. It's just kind of a little hard right now. It's a little hard for this transition that's happening right now for you, which is totally fair when things change. It's never an easy thing, but I think you see on the horizon what is on the other side of this, and I think you're kind of accepting that in the good sense. I think some of this fear, this delusion that's happening with the Moon card is kind of clouding a lot of your judgment in right now. So just sit with yourself and just really take it moment by moment. Be present with yourself. Sit and just understand that there's kind of some better stuff on the other side here. What is after this cycle for Cap? What is after this cycle for Cap? Again, after the cycle, you might be just like, getting this energy again, you're just like unhappy kind of in the work situation, whatever is kind of going on for work with you right now. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not, but it seems like we might be moving away from a job, leaving something behind to move on to something even better. Here is the energy I'm getting. It looks like we might leave a part of it decided, part of us again, to the side here, and deciding, you know what, I'm going to chase something that's more maybe emotionally fulfilling for me. I'm going to kind of have that lust, have that adventure, be open to what the universe kind of brings in front of me. Go travel maybe a little bit here. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Six of Swords, which is a pretty big travel indicator as well. So maybe you're just like, you know what, I'm going to leave my job behind. I'm going to travel for a little bit because I need something that's a little bit more fulfilling for me here. I really need to open myself up to some new adventures and to some new beginnings. Is there a little out of balance with the Temperance card reversed? What is this out of balance there for Cap? Financial things are out of balance. That's so fair. Obviously, if it isn't a situation where you're leaving another job or losing a job, anything like that, you know, the finances are always going to be there. The thinking about the finances. This world does revolve around money. Unfortunately, it's not getting any cheaper too, as well. So I get that here. There's definitely that need to kind of balance ourselves more when it comes to our career and balancing ourselves in our financials kind of situation here, Cap. Seems like we need to kind of focus on more taking care of ourselves and what that energy means to kind of bring ourselves into balance when if it comes with money, if it comes with career, if it comes with value. Because right now, the King of Pentacles reverse kind of represents some greedy money or some greedy energy. So we might be just kind of more focused on that, focused on the greed side of things instead of balancing our life out. Maybe you're overworking yourself right now. Maybe you were just like so focused on that coin that you're finding your energy is just kind of depleted all the time, and it's not really feeling like, you know, you're not, obviously when you feel like that depleted, you're not going to feel happy, you're not going to feel balanced, you're not going to feel like in that good emotion there. All right, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, Cap, and see what they're kind of saying here for Capricorn. For Capricorn. Yeah, I get that. Okay. So you got door to romance, which is nice and interesting here. Maybe some of you are getting a new kind of love interest, or just kind of opening yourself romantically to life. New beginnings in love. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more in love in the relationship you're in, this door with a heart opens upon a new beginnings in your experience. A new love may be arriving, or you're being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from the past life. Oh, that might be that past energy, that kind of stuck on that past energy. Call from a past life, or it may be a new tenderness about to bloom into a heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists in energetic potential, so when this card appears in your spread, make sure you're projecting a kind of self-loving energy that you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment to you. Is it ready to open? It's ready to open the door. Are you? And I think that's some energy to talk about here, where we make sure we're kind of feeling fulfilled, making sure we're feeling good, because people can sense that, and people like to respond to that energy as well, right, Capricorn? Okay, let me read the other one. Forge, do not follow. Pave a new path. Be a leader you wish you had. If you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own. If you're likely to not even take the first step, don't let a small detail like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason to not step forward and lead. Let it be a reason to do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who wait for permission, or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. To take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other and figure out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead them, they lead themselves. This card is for leaders. You have to pave the path that hasn't been walked before. To go first, lead in the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward all those who also feel misrepresented. If someone's not speaking out on the topic you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There's no one on earth that comes close to possessing your unique contribution of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own way. Do it for your daughter, do it for the younger you, do it for the leaders who will follow. When you go first, you make it easy for others to lead. Forge, don't follow. So that's it's saying paving a new way here, making that clear choice, kind of pushing forward whatever laziness of the situation, of this delusion, of this fear that was happening for you. It's time to break that and time to just push forward here. And whatever it is, this shift that we're going through, it seems especially kind of in career-wise or finances and things like that, just have the strength to keep pushing through, especially in these next 2 weeks. All right, Cap, this was your weekly reading. I hope it helped.